Okay, a warm welcome to the latest update from the Nigerian Stock Exchange. It's been a busy morning, and as I've mentioned earlier in previous broadcasts, being a Friday, there is always a lot. There's an added dimension to the changes that take place in the market because it's the last working day of the week, and investors always have different strategies. It's the last working day, knowing that 2 days we're going to be off. So investors come with a different mindset. So far there have been a lot. There have been a lot of happenings. Let me tell you some of the changes that have been happening from the morning. Some of the stocks that came in this morning on a bullish note, some have become bears. Those that came in on the bearish mode, they have made the transition to the bullish side of things. So let me tell you, among those that have come on, that have changed their status, I'm going to tell you them now, and then we can see that's how it always plays out in the market. Things always, they're never static. Things always change. So let's have a look at what has been happening in the market current situation. Access holding started on a bearish note, on a bullish note. Right now, it is down. It is just at 0%. It's trading for 22 naira. That is Access Holdings. You remember, it started this morning. It opened at 0.45% up, but right now it is at 0% and it's trading for 22 naira. Consolidated holding is at 0%. It's selling for 5 naira 90 kobo. Austin Lars, which opened at 10% up, its situation is just at zero. Nothing has changed. It's just like that. Bua Cement, as I've mentioned before, Bua Cement is not one of those stocks that always get tossed up and down anyhow. It is still at the same level. It's at 0%. No changes to its status. Bua Cement is trading for 340 and 20 kobo. That was how it opened this morning. ICO Insurance opened this morning at about 3.4, but right now ICO Insurance it's further down. It's down. It lost over 9% of its share price, and it's trading for 3 naira 61 kobo. That is ICO Insurance. Nigeria Exchange Group, the parent company of Nigeria Stock Exchange, it is at 0%. Nothing has changed. It's trading now for 114 naira 45 kobo. That is the Nigerian Exchange Group, the parent company of the Nigeria Stock Exchange. Living Trust Mortgage Bank is at 0%. Nothing has changed. Mutual Benefit Assurance is at 0%. MTN. MTN is also one of those stock prices that don't see many changes. Presently, it is still at 0%. That was how it opened this morning. MTN is trading for 720 naira. But this is a bargain considering that MTN was high up there about a week ago. It lost 10% of its share price, and since it lost that 10%, it has not bounced back. So it opened this morning at 720 naira, and it's still trading for 720 naira. Cadbury is still there, 0%, no changes to its share price. It's still trading for 56 naira. Cadbury is trading for 56 naira. Carveting Offshore, it's at 0%, no changes. It's doing well. PZ is at 0%. It is not being affected by market forces. It's going for 90 naira. That is PZ. PZ. One share that has done well, Transcorp Hotels is also at 0%. Transcorp Hotel, remember Transcorp Hotels is a good one also, but it's stable, 0%, no change. It's trading for 223 naira and 30 kobo. Transcorp Hotels. UAC is at 0%, no changes. UAC is trading for 185 naira. Nothing has affected the share price. It's still, that was how it opened this morning. Nationwide also, no changes to share price. Abbey Mortgage Bank has been in bearish mode for some time now and is still on a bearish mode. It's down in value by 7.47%. That is Abbey Mortgage Bank. Lotus Halal Equity ETF. Remember what I said, if you're thinking of coming to the market to find an investment, Lotus Halal ETF is a sure bet. Reason being that it's an index fund. It is an exchange-traded fund. Exchange-traded fund is not just one stock. So they go over many stocks. So the pool of stocks, definitely one of them will be okay. It's like having a basket of 10 stocks that this fund invests in. That is halal, a Lotus Halal Equity ETF. It's up in value right now by over 1% and it's going for 129 naira 80 kobo. Beggar Paint has been stable, no changes in the share price. It's just like that. Arctic Briscoe has bounced back. It took a heavy fall yesterday or thereabout, but right now it's stable at 0%, no changes. Jaiz Bank currently has taken a little hit. It's down in value by 2.45%. Jaiz Bank is fluid in the market. Investors love it. It always goes up and down. It's better than stocks which are just stuck there. Some stocks don't experience any movement for over a week. Jaiz Bank is fluid, so it's something that is very liquid. But right now, it's down in value by 2.45%. Royal Exchange Assurance is down, is at 0%, no changes to the share price. Cornerstone also is at 0%, no changes to the share price. First Holdco. Remember, First Holdco was one of those that took a heavy beating yesterday. It opened this morning at 8.22% down and was trading for 52 naira 50 kobo. Right now it is stable, it's at 0%, but the price is still 52 naira 50 kobo. That is First Holdco, the parent company of First Bank of Nigeria. Also, this is a bargain because First Bank, if not for the heavy fall it took, it used to be around 70 naira at its peak, or at most, or at least 60 naira range. But right now it is at 52 naira 50 kobo. It's a good thing to consider on the long run if you're fancying something coming to the market. Lasako, Lagos State Assurance Company, is also doing well. It's up in value. Lagos State Assurance Company is also a fluid stock, is a fluid share. It doesn't stay stagnant for a long time. Right now, it's up in value by over 3%. Lagos State Assurance. So if you live in Lagos, it's something to consider. If you're a Lagosian at heart, it's a stock which you should consider, and it's a cheap stock to have. It's right now trading for 1 naira 82 kobo. So with 5,000, we can get some stocks of Lasako. When it is their AGM, hopefully over a year, they'll perform well and you'll get a tiny dividend. But that is something you should consider. Lasako is up in value by 3.41% at the moment. Cortex is an investment stock. It is down in value by over 4%. Cortex is down in value. Linkage Assurance is up in value. It's also a liquid stock. Linkage Assurance, it doesn't stay stagnant for a long time. It's up in value right now by over 6%. So it's something to keep your eye on. Sun Assurance, it doesn't get too many movement. Right now it's at 0%, no changes. It's doing good. It's doing good. United Capital is a good stock also. United Capital, they're good players, they are fund managers, so they do very well. If you follow their reports, if you follow them, you'll see that is a fund that does very well. They always done something. So United Capital right now in the market, the shares are up by over 3%. Their communication started this morning as one of the top gainers, but right now it has taken that communication, yes, it's opened, it closed yesterday at 9.49% up, but right now it has taken a heavy fall. It's down by 10%. That is how the market is. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it comes down. So, but that communications, the parent company of AIT, is taking a heavy fall right now. It's down by 10% of its share value. That's that communications for you. Or AXA Mansard Insurance is 0%, no changes to its fortune. AM&B, May and Baker is at 0%, no changes to its fortune. Dangote Cement. Remember yesterday, as I've mentioned severally, yesterday was the AGM of Dangote Cement, and then it is still not recovered from that heavy fall it took around Wednesday or thereabout. Though it's at 0% now, but it's trading for 891 naira. Dangote Cement. This also is a valuable stock. This is the time anybody thinking of having, their foothold in Dangote Cement. This is a time to consider, because Dangote Cement, this is a share that was going for over 1,000 naira a couple of weeks ago, last week. But since taking a heavy fall of about 10%, it does not really recover. Yesterday, just to reiterate again, yesterday was the AGM. If you are a shareholder of Dangote Cement, you should have received dividend payment yesterday. If not, maybe you didn't meet the qualification cutoff. And like I said earlier in the day, it is a stock you should consider for this second half of the year, so that next year's AGM, you will have been on the roll call, and then you'll be able to get something. Every shareholder of Dangote Cement must have received dividend payment yesterday. After the AGM, I took part in the AGM virtually. The AGM was held at the Co Hotel and Suite on Victoria Island yesterday from 11 a.m. They paid dividend after the AGM. So if you're not a shareholder, and it's one of the topmost paying dividend shares in Nigeria. So that's Dangote Cement. But right now in the market, it's still at 0%. It's trading for 891 naira. Dangote Sugar, it's also stable, is at 69 naira. Dangote Sugar also is something to consider as part of your long-term portfolio. GT Guaranteed Trust Holding, it's been down for some time. Right now it's at 0%. It's trading for 120 naira 50 kobo. GT Guaranteed Trust Holding, as the parent company of Guaranteed Trust Bank, is also a good thing to have in your portfolio. Perhaps you want to consider, if you're just coming to the market, having 5 stocks in your portfolio. GTCO is a good one to have, so that next year's AGM as well, your name will have been on the register, and then when they're making their dividend payments, you'll be there, part of it. Square Motors is at 0%, no changes to its share price. Guinea Insurance is up by over 6% as Guinea Insurance. Nigeria Aviation Company, NACO, if you have used the Murtala Mohammed Airport, I always say, when you use a service, consider being a shareholder, so that when that service company you are using earns a profit, you can be part of it. Nigeria Aviation Company, NACO, is currently at 0%, no changes. It's trading for 148 naira 50 kobo. Or let me see, FCMB, First City Merchant Bank, it came in this morning. It ended yesterday on a big beating. It took a heavy beating yesterday, closing at 8.59%, losing. But right now, FCT, First City Merchant Bank Group, is up in value by over 5%. That's how the market works. Sometimes you lose, some shares lose, and also they bounce back. That is how the market, the stock market, is a cycle. So some shares that are good, they have a good turnover. First City Merchant Bank is one of them. Yesterday, like I said, it took a heavy beating, closing at over 8%. That was how it opened this morning, over 8%. But can you consider now it's up in value by over 5%? That First City Merchant Bank for you. And lastly, for this update, Nigerian bill rate is stable at 0.0%. No changes to its share price. It's trading for 72 and 50. But if you are a beer drinker or Martina, consider having shares in Nigerian breweries. Don't just drink. Every product or any service you use, it's good to consider having a tiny stake in it. So as you're drinking, when it is time to declare result, if they do well, you know something is coming to your account. So if you're thinking of building a house and you're buying cement, think of Dangote Cement. And like I said, yesterday was their AGM. Thank you so much. That's it for this update. I'll see you later in the day or tomorrow. Remember, American markets are closed because of their Independence Day. Tomorrow is American Independence Day celebration, July 4th. So American markets are closed today. No business on American market. I'll see you later in the day. Enjoy the rest of it.